Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? This is Zen Manga here, and if you're enjoying my content, give me a like, subscribe, and comment down below for more conversation and just awesome jamming. So I'm just this quick video is going to be my weekly polls for the week. So the comic books that I picked up for July 31st, 2019. So this first one is from Valiant Comics, and this is Killers. I don't have any information on this comic book, but I wanted to check it out. And just supporting Valiant. So this looks pretty good. The cover looks good. Don't really know about this story, but you all know that if it is good, I will review it. Next on my list, I got Thanos #4. Pretty cool cover. I really just got this one just for understanding of the story, where it's going, and that's about it, really. Yeah, it's a pretty cool cover overall, but I'm more intrigued of the actual storyline. Okay, next on my list, and I know a lot of people are getting this one, is The Batman Who Laughs, #7, which is the last in the series of a 7 issue miniseries. So I want to see how it concludes and everything of that nature. So shout out to this awesome story, because it's been a great story so far. Next on our list, we have Annual, which is Justice League Dark. If you haven't been reading Justice League Dark, it's been pretty stellar overall, in terms of kind of like the dark mystical realm, things of that nature. It has a pretty good team. I would actually prefer Wonder Woman to not be part of this team, but from the first couple of issues, it was already understood that she has some kind of lineage to the magical realm, right? Which she actually does, but she's never actually done spells and things of that nature like Zatanna. Next on my list, I got Giant Size Xmen. Okay, and again, this is a reprint of a reprint of a reprint, and the reason why I got this is actually for Powers and House of X. The reason being is because I made a video about Krakoa, and they released this book readily at the perfect time, and I wonder why. It kind of lets me understand or go through the process of verifying some of the theories that are out there. And as you see right here, this is Krakoa, right? So I wonder why. Hint, hint, hint. But anyway, I really got this book for just clarification on some ideas, and it was recently released. So yeah. Next on my list, this one, I didn't originally, I wasn't going out to get this one, but I just saw it there. The cover intrigued me, I'm not gonna lie. So A Bold New Era, Transformers by IDW, issue #1. So I love the Transformers mythos, and I looked at probably about the first 2 pages, and the artwork looks pretty stellar, so I decided to get it. So again, if the book is good, I'm gonna do a review on it, a little bit in-depth review. Next on my list is Iron Hammer. Now this is just part of a amalgamation of during the Secret Warps, which is #5, which is just things that are going on in the background of a merged universe. So this is not a merged universe, but yeah, seemingly a merged universe, but actually just merged characters, right? So as we can see, Thor and Iron Man merged together to make Iron Hammer. So I'm just turning the page so that you could just see a quick artwork, and you can see quick things like this, right? I don't know. That looks pretty cool though. So I'm eager to see this story and just read it. It's just these books are just actually the Secret Warps are just pretty much just like fun teams, or fun fusions, right, of specific characters. Next on my list, and I definitely wanted to get this. I actually didn't want this variant cover, but I got it. So if some of you who are new to comic books, This variant cover has nothing to do with the actual comic book, but it is in preparation of an upcoming Carnage arc, to say the least, right? So this one focuses, this is Fantastic Four number 12, and this is going to focus on Ben Grimm, which is the Thing. What's really cool about this is, you know, he's getting married, but I believe that this comic book is going to pay homage to some of the small homage in some ways to the Hanna-Barbera, when the Thing used to transform using a ring, and he used to say things like "Thing ring, do your thing." I remember that quite a bit when I used to watch Cartoon Network when I was growing up. So that's how I was first introduced to the Thing, actually, through those comic books, through that show. Next on the list, and you all know, if you've been watching my channel, you already know I was going to pick this one up. This is Powers of X. So this goes in collective cohesion with House of X. So House of X debuted last week, and today, the 31st of July, this is Powers of X. So this is going to help us to understand more of the story and just other things that are happening with some of our favorite characters who are now making a comeback, so to speak. I say so to speak because I still have my theories about Krakoa and things of that nature. So this is a really cool book. I'm not going to open this up. Go read it. Go buy it. Support Hickman. I'm loving the story so far. So those are the weekly, my weekly pickups for the week, right? Pretty excited to read these in so many different ways. I'm loving the covers, but more so I'm excited for the stories. But I'm not gonna lie, the variant covers, even though I'm not super for variant covers, they do pull me in to some degree, right? Because it's kind of like collection of cards when you used to collect like Xmen, Marvel cards, DC cards, things of that nature, right? So collecting the different types of variant arts by these awesome illustrators, right? So anyway, this is Zen Manga.